a search page, what do we need is two pages fundamentally, where I'm going to have this form and the search page. Correct? So do you want me to call this page something, or I should just put that in my account page? Or where do you want me to put this? I can put this on my account page, and I will product input on any page, and then need this page. Right? So I'm going to put this box on my account page, right? And I want this as a separate page. Okay? So what are we going to do? Do I need to set up another connection? So I'm on website and I want to use a different database, and so that I won't be able to use the same connection because my UK site's database is not connected with that connection. Yeah. But just remember, that is not a usual thing you would do. Does that make sense? That's not something usual which you would do on your website. You don't work from two databases separately. You usually have all your tables in one simple spot, and you have one connection only. So that, yeah, I'm doing that because I am in the same website, but I want to connect to two different databases. So you can have two different connections. Yeah. You might have that in case you have different sites. Does that make sense? Like different branches. You have a database dedicated to every branch, and you're working on certain pages with specific branches only. That is possible. So now what I want to do is on this what? I am recording it already, right? Now on my account page, I'm just saying that connection thing to let you know that you're aware of that connections is not done again, but I'm going to do connections again because I am just trying to use a different database. Otherwise, it doesn't work that way, right? Normally, it doesn't work. Now on this page, when I don't have to do it on this, I can actually create different sites, and I can go back to camping as well if I want to. So I just have to demonstrate on which page you are. So what do you feel comfortable? Should I go on my camping website, or can I go? Will you get confused with two connections? That's all. I mean, my worry is okay. Sorry? Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to build another connection. Give it name size, localhost. Don't write, Mike. Just watch. You can watch this video later and you can make notes. Because then you get lost within. Right? So root. There's no password for the database. I'm picking up the database called as camping because it has got the database which we require. So we have. Where is my camping? I don't have camping. Music. Can I just go music then? Yeah. Okay. So just click on OK. Okay. 1 minute. I can change that to music so that I know that I have linked it to music database, right? So I've just called it music because I've linked it to music database. Now on this page, you will need to create a form, and that form only needs to have one text field. Whether you do a spry or you do a normal, it doesn't matter which one do you do. So we only work with spry text fields so that they're not left blank, so that you don't have to worry about the validations basically. It's a good practice. What do you want me to call this box? Which is very important. You have to remember the name of this box. Search. Is that right? You want to call it search? Lovely. So search. So that's the box, and all I need here is a button to say I have purposefully not called it as search because when people name everything search, then I ask them later on what name is there. Like, I don't know. I named everything search. So as soon as you know what box, so you made your box search, don't call your button search as well, because then you will have two things with the same name, which is anyways not right. Yeah. So this is a box called as search, and that's a box called as go. Right. That's a button to hit. Now what I need to do is, till now what has happened is that you've not told any page to go anywhere. Does that make sense? It goes automatically when you do insert or login. It just, the dialog box asks and it works, right? So I've done this page and I need another page called as search results. Is that right? So this page is not complete till you create a page called as search results dot php. That's going to be PHP. So I've created a blank page at the moment, which has got nothing in it. But on my page, it is very important for me that I click on this form, because how does this form need to know that when I click on go, where is it going? You know, what page is it going to? Earlier, remember we had hyperlinks on pages, and we were saying hyperlink was telling me which page to go. But now this button needs to go, tell me where should I go. So when you have a form has got properties, right? And that property has got these three options in it, which are very important for you to know: action, method, and encryption type. Yeah. So action is the name of the file which it should go to. So I want to link it to search results. So action would be search results.php, right? And so if I just select my search results, that's it. I've told him which page to go to. The method, there are two methods: envelope. Do you understand envelope? Sending somebody a message in an envelope, or postcard. Yeah. What is the difference between a postcard and an envelope? You can see everything. You can read somebody's letter, isn't it? It just is on it. So it's hidden. And I can send as much as I like. As far as it's an envelope, I can send as much as I like. Whereas in post has got limited space and everybody will be able to see. Now when you are sending a form to the server, there are two methods: get and post. Get is a postcard and post is an envelope. Yeah. If I set this method as get, then you will see everything on the the URL, the address bar, everything. Whatever you filled in this form, you will see there. If you say post, you will not see anything but just the name of the file where it is going. That's it. Yeah. And the problem with the get method is you can only send 255 there's a limit to how much can be sent, and it doesn't allow spaces or special characters. So it obviously gets encrypted before it goes. But it still goes, everything is visible. It's only that comma or a space will get changed into whatever character. So usually we prefer the method to stay as post, right? But the problem is, the only why we are worried about this is that if you don't know, the receiving will go back. The other page is expecting that information is coming to me in a certain way so that it knows how to read that information. So if you say get here, in the other page I have to say the information is coming as get, right? And if you set it as post, the other piece needs to know that information is coming as post. So they have to match. Does that make sense? If this is get set to get, the other one should know get. If this one says post, the other one should know post, right? So what we've done is we don't touch any type ever. It automatically gets changed if you insert upload option, like browse a file gonna get uploaded. Then this post doesn't work normally because my file cannot go as part of the form. It goes separately. Does that make sense? If you want to upload a file, it's still going to the server, but it doesn't go as a part of it's like a parcel. Suddenly from envelope we move to parcel. So the file cannot go as a part of the post. It needs to be repackaged as a parcel. And what will happen is here it will become multi-part. The file cannot go as one file. Computer works out to break it down into small pieces and send it, and computer needs to know how to get it back. That's all. So this we don't touch. It shows you multi-part form data, but we don't worry about it. We won't touch it. As soon as we bring the upload option in, it will change that for the form. Right? So don't touch nth type. Just make sure that you know what is the method. Is that okay? So what we've done is we've created a form, we've created a text field, we've created a button, and for the form we've set the action. This is the file we need to go to, right? And that's it. The box, this page is complete. We don't need to do anything in this page. My search box is ready, right? Now, main important thing is your search results. Yeah. So let's go to search results. On this page, I'm just going to type. I don't have to type this. I can type whatever I want to. On this page, you need to build a record set, right? What table are you getting to search from? So, server behavior, record set. Result. Connection, I'm going to use music. Is that right? Because I'm using music connection. When you tell me the connection name, it will work out the table, what table is available. I only have one table in it called as music, and these are the fields. Is that right? Now, what are we searching on? Are we searching a title? Are we searching an artist? Are we searching a type? What are we searching? Sorry? You want to search all of them? Okay. No. You can search. I'm just trying to tell you that you ideally search for one field, right? We will have to change the SQL to match what we want, because Dreamweaver does not have the capability to give you that, right? So let's say I'm saying, which is filter, isn't it? So let's say I'll just write that I'm searching on title. Yeah. So if you are searching on title, now can you see that it says title is equal to, now I should not say equal in the first place. Go and say contains, because I'm not saying an exact match, right? It can say contains, which is like. It will write that automatically, but just say contains, right? Now what does it contain? What has come to me from the other page? Is that right? Now that is here, the next box. When I say title contains, from here, what does it say? If it is post, it's form variable. If it's get, it becomes URL parameter. Does it make sense? That's the difference. If the method is post, it is called form variable. If the method is get, it will remain as URL parameter. Does that make sense? That's why I said it has to go in sync. Now here it is a form variable, and what did you call that box? What is the name of that box? Search. So here I need to write down search. So your title is equal to search. Is that right? Or your title contains the search. Is that right? Does that make logical understanding? That your title contains what he is searching for. Is that okay? Yep. Do you want to sort the results on any field? If you want to, I want to search it on the base of title and ascending, descending, whatever you want. Right? Is that okay? Should we just run this much? And then I'll tell you how to modify this query. I can come back on this and tell you how to run so that it looks for any of that, whether it's an artist or it is title or whatever. Can we just run this much first? Right? If you've done this, okay, it's there. And as here, your record set is done. All you have to do is, where is your dynamic data? Data objects. Dynamic data, and you can just do dynamic table, all. Is that right? So my search results are done. Save, and I need to do my account, and I go and say that's your search box. I had to log in because my account has the restriction, isn't it? Now here, we put a search on title, isn't it? Is that okay? It search to these two records match. Love. I know that any song will have the words. Usually few words are common, isn't it? Life. I'm sure there's something with life. So does it make, do you understand? So whatever I search, it is going and looking for that thing in a title. Is that okay?
Will it replicate the table structure that you have in the database like that all the time?
You have to choose what you want to display. You don't have to have the whole table because I picked up and I can get rid of what I don't want to show. When you don't want to show the type of the music, you don't want to show the price, take that out. Here on your table, remember that we had displayed all of them. Just take them out. What you don't want to show, just take that completely. I mean, I can delete that whole column. I don't want to show the image, or I want to show the image, but it's from the images. But again, it's completely up to you what you want to show on the screen or you don't want to show on the screen, and whether you want this in divs or you want that in tables. I want to move on to doing divs. That's how the ideal website needs to look like. Here, so that's your web page, right? I'm just trying to remember, is there any other title which I can, the lady is only one. Should I search for probably, yeah? So these, obviously your records, like I don't want to show them music IDs. They don't need to see really music ID. All they just need to see is the title and the artist and probably that. Is that right? Have you understood that this much? Do you want to replicate that before I go and change the query? Yeah? Yeah, if you do this much search, then I can tell you how to change the query. Go on.